English lesson. Visual elements. Visual elements are any characteristics that we can see including line, shape, direction, size, texture, color, and value. Visual media as a source of data or information in the form of visual representation may include abstractions, analogs, rough illustrations, or digital reproductions of objects. It requires the interpretation of the data. It helps readers clarify and comprehend information because they are able to develop their own perception of the content and avoid misinterpretation. In this lesson, you are expected to interpret the meaning suggested in the visual media through visual elements such as line, symbols, color, gaze, framing, and social distance, and infer the purpose of visual media. And here are the most common visual elements. Line. A line is a set of points extending in both directions. It is used to create shapes, forms, and textures. Lines can vary in direction, length, and width. They may be horizontal, vertical, diagonal, straight, or curved. They can also be thick or thin. We have 5 types of lines in arts. And here are the lines, meaning, and example. Vertical lines. Horizontal lines. Diagonal lines. Zigzag lines. Curved lines. And here are the tools to get the variations of lines. We have length, the width, weight, the texture, and the style. And here are the another element, the space. A line divides a space. This space is the area covered by the entire artwork. Space can be positive or negative. Understanding positive and negative space plays an important role in the composite of artwork. Positive space is the area of interest or the subject of the artwork. Look at the picture. What image can you see? Can you say that the black colored portion is the subject? Or is it the white portion? There are 2 possible answers. If you look at the black portion, you can see a lotus flower, and that is the area of interest or the subject and considered as the positive space. If you look at the center or on the white space, a figure of a goddess is visible. Then, it is the center of interest or the subject of the artwork. Next visual element, symbol. A symbol instantly makes people think of traits or message that they want to associate with a company, group, product, or service. Through them, people find it easier to recognize, identify, or recall images than text. The symbol represents the picture. It can be remembered and identified with greater ease than 1,000 words describing a company. Look at the picture logo on the right. Without even saying or writing the name of it, you are aware of the meaning of the picture that it is the Meralco company logo that offers electric services. Color. A color is very powerful. Looking at the colors can make us feel happy, calm, excited. Every color has a psychological effect that a logo designer or photographer can use to his or her advantage. Color can create varied emotions. It is important to choose colors that best represent the character or identity of a company, organization, or service. And here are the colors and their meaning. blue, green, rainbow, black, white, gray, yellow, and orange. And here are another visual element. Gaze. Gaze means to stare. Suggest looking fixedly at something. To gaze is to look steadily and intently at something, especially at that which excites admiration, curiosity, or interest. To gaze at a scenery, at a scientific experiment. To stare is to gaze with eyes wide open. As from surprise, wonder, alarm, stupidity, or impertinence, to stare unbelievingly or rudely. Look at the picture. What can you say about it? The cat is staring at something, maybe a rat that he wants to catch. This picture is an example of gaze. Another visual element is framing. In visual arts and particularly cinematography, framing deals with the proper placement of the subject together with other images. This is the feature of visual elements to highlight the subject inside a particular frame. Look at the example of framing below. The frame is focused on the person in this picture. It is the subject of the artwork and not the pens. And the last one, distance. Aesthetic distance is the distance between the realities in a work of art. The aesthetic distance does not only refer to literal pictures, but it can be identified into other visual media and even in literary works where distance is visualized in the form of text. And here are the examples of distance. Using the image below, answer the following questions in your notebook. What colors are used in the image or picture? What does the picture symbolize? Framing was used in the picture. What do you think is the subject being emphasized in it? What values are suggested by the image? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.